Hi there ladies, it's Manisha here, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a blue ombre mani with flowers. These are all the products I'll be using, and as usual I'll list everything for you down in the description box below, as well as any discount codes that I have. So I'm going to be doing this design on regular nail polish, and I'm going to be starting off with 2 coats of the white that's fully dried, and I'm just going to be applying these vinyls to the outside edges just to mask off the areas that I don't want to get the blue gradient powder onto. So I do actually do this design on my nails, but I just found it's easier to show you on this practice nail, this part here. I just couldn't get the angles right with my own hands. So I'm just going to apply some foil glue to that center section there, and going to give that probably about 5 minutes to dry. It's really hard to tell on white polish whether it's dried or not because you can't see if it's gone clear. So I thought 5 minutes would be enough. The gradient powder just comes in a little bottle like that, comes in I think 8 different colours, and I'm just going to be using it with the dry method. So I'm just popping my sponge, dipping my sponge into it, and starting off the ombre just at the base, or should I say the tip of the nail, and just working my way up and down the nail and adding more where I feel like it's necessary, because I wanted to sort of get an ombre look with it where it just fades right through to white. And I really like the shade of blue. It's just very, very pretty, and I've been wanting to do this design on my nails for a while now, and I finally had time after I got past all the Halloween designs to get back to my She Modern products. So this is what I'm going to be doing on my nails today. So to get get as smooth as possible, you just sort of keep dabbing it on, and then as the sponge has the most intense part down the bottom, but as you work your way up it actually has less and less on the sponge, so that's how you get the fade. But if you want to go one step further, just use a clean part of the sponge and just go over it again, and then that'll just give you a nice smooth gradient. Then just carefully remove the nail vinyls, these aren't required anymore, and then apply a coat of top coat over the top. So I just reserve a cheap top coat that I keep just for powders and pigments and glitters and things like that. So I'm just carefully popping that over the top. Once that's fully dried, you're ready for the next stage. So I'm going to be using water decals on all the other nails, and you'll see the design that I'm going to share with you very shortly. So I'm just going to cut out the flowers that I require. As you can see on my thumb, I've done a slightly different gradient ombre, should I say, with the blue powder, but I've just applied a nail vinyl there at the base of the nail, and it's a sort of half moon shape. And then I've just done the fade in reverse, but I didn't actually film that. I'm really sorry. Been a bit slack lately with my filming, and I thought I was pressing record and I was pressing pause and things like that, so I had a few issues with actually getting this edited for you as best I could. But yeah, I hope you can kind of understand what I've done here. So I'm just going to be applying those bit of water, to those decals. So these water bottles are available at She Modern. I think they're still available. I know they used to be. It's just one of her bottles, and it's just got a nozzle on it. You can put water in there, and it's really handy for doing decals this way, as opposed to fishing around in a jar or a dish of water when you're trying to get your decals out. This way you've got a lot more control. So I'm just going to add the decals to my nails and then soak up any extra water and things like that, and that just helps the decals stick. I thought these pretty blue flowers would work in really well with the blue powder, and I wasn't actually disappointed. I thought the colours tied in really well with it, and I like the little splashes of yellow and green there too within the flowers. I think they complement the blue really nicely, and they actually worked really nice. I liked the final design, and you'll see it right at the end how it all sort of comes together. So these little things can be a wee bit fiddly sometimes, but the good thing is that they're not stuck down to the nail, so I was able to actually move them around and get them to where I wanted them to make them look nice and balanced on the nail. So I'm just popping the last one on, and this is when I realised that I actually wanted this one on the other side because it also had that sort of yellowy mustardy looking flower on it, and I just thought on the left hand side would look a bit more balanced as opposed to having the same one on both sides of the nail. So yeah, that's what I've done there. So I'm happy with the placement. I'm just going to mop up any extra bits of water, and this just helps the decals to stick as well. So now that the top coat's dried on that nail, I'm just going to be applying some more decals to this nail too. And you can see on my pinky that I've actually done that circular pattern that was actually on that decal sheet as well. So it sort of looks like I've stamped something on, but I haven't. Decals are a great way to add quick nail art to your nails without stamping. So I know some people aren't keen on stamping, but this is a great way to add some nail art. And She Modern does an amazing range of foil decals in lots and lots of different colours, so definitely check out what she's got on offer. I'll leave her direct links and whatnot for you down in the description box below. So at this stage I decided I wanted to add a little bit of bling to the nails, so I'm just adding these foil stickers, and I thought I'd be clever and try and follow the curve of the ombre there on the nail too. So I'm just going to snip off the unwanted part. I'm going to save that for another day, and I'm just going to press the sticker down onto the nail so it sticks nice and flatly, and so I can apply my top coat over the top later. So I'm just going to position it where I'm happy with it and then just stick it down. And yep, that's that nail done there. I'm going to add an actual another water decal off camera. Decided it needed something in that space and I couldn't leave it alone, so I did add another decal off camera to the white space. And then I thought I'd add even more bling and tie in the thumbnail with the other nails and add these little caviar beads, which can be a real nightmare to pick up individually, but I got there in the end. I found it was actually easier to wet the tip of the tweezers, so I've got some water off camera and I'm just going to be dipping the tips of the tweezers there just to make it easier to pick the little suckers up and get them onto the nails where I want them. And because that top coat is not a fast drying top coat, you've got a little bit of time there to get them onto the nail. So on this nail I'm just popping them in the spaces in between the flowers, and then on the other nails I actually pop them into the centers of the flowers because I thought it would actually give a nice little touch to them. So once I'm happy with all the positioning and that other top coat has dried, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 coats of Seche Vite. So I'm just showing 1 coat on camera, and then that's the design done there. So it's perfect for spring, which is what the weather is here in New Zealand at the moment. I really like how these colours and design, they all work together really well. And let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you like it too. I'll leave all of She Modern's links for you down below, and also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's free to do so. You can find the subscription link down below, so you can hit the notification bell too so you know when I've uploaded. And I'm also on Instagram. My direct link is for you down below. Apart from that, ladies, thanks for stopping by and hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Bye for now.